What's going on, boys and girls? Sorry for the dark video, but I am driving on the highway at work. I get off work at 1 a.m., so it takes me an hour to get home, but I'm making, never mind. It's nobody business how much money I'm making. Anyway, dude, talk about Epstein. You know, it's on my mind. Do you guys realize that they're sweeping this crap underneath the rug, and they know that it works? Just like Hillary Clinton and Benghazi and all them people that died because they needed to be silenced, and all her emails and all that bullshit and everything else, they swept it all underneath the rug because they know that over time, the longer they can keep it swept underneath the rug, it'll all disappear. Because everybody's too dumbed down and stupid. I'll say it over and over and over. Nobody gives a shit. Everybody's too preoccupied. You're worried about football. You're worried about basketball. You're worried about TVs, movies, music, everything that revolves around your life. So all they got to do is sweep their crimes underneath the rug for a certain amount of time, and it all goes away. Same thing they're doing with Mr. Epstein. Okay? What a freaking shame, dude. Every time I think about it, man, it just makes me sick. How many kids were abused on that island or killed? How many? How many, man, that their voices will never be heard? They're never going to get justice because humanity, nobody gives a shit. You're all going to allow these people to sweep this crap underneath the rug, and they're going to get away with it. Prince Andrew, even Trump was questioned on it not long ago, and he said he's basically sick and tired of people bringing up Epstein. He wants it to go away. Why? Because he's in the book. He's been over there, along with Hollywood, along with every other political figure, world leaders. You know, Epstein was making millions and millions and millions of dollars, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, what do you think was going on? This guy is a huge, high-paid, sex trafficking pimp that owned his own island and had business going on that island. Okay, but I want to know what's on the island. Dungeons? What did they find on that island? Because, like I said, they're not telling anybody. You don't know shit about that island. You don't know how many dungeons or how many torture chambers or what they had going on down there. How many videos were found. How many skeletons or God knows what. They were just throwing these kids in the ocean when they were done with them, maybe. You know, who knows what, dude. Who knows what. But what a freaking shame. How many kids were involved? How many kids were taken out? How many kids were raped? How many kids were, you know, and they're never, ever going to get justice because freaking society doesn't give a shit. You're too damn busy. Okay? But if it was your own kid, you'd be screaming and yelling. You know, it's like these missing kids. A kid goes missing in a town, you know, and the whole freaking town gets together, and they're not going to stop until they find this kid. He could be out in the woods. He could be here and there. See, they're all worried about this one kid, but then they go down the street and they're voting every year for these politicians that support abortion, and they're murdering millions of kids. And it's legal. Okay, I've been over this crap over and over. It's amazing how demented people are. You're going to worry about this one kid, but you're voting for demons that murder millions. That's how demented and that's how stupid people are. That's how dumbed down the fluoride has gotten you all. Okay? Most of you don't even freaking have a clue about fluoride. Neurotoxin. Anyway, man, back to Epstein. It's sickening, man. It is. They're sweeping underneath the rug, and they're going to keep on doing so until so much time passes that nobody will even give a shit. Nobody's even going to remember it. Okay? After a certain amount of time, it's all going to be gone, bye-bye. I can't believe how they swept that. You know, they got this Maxine, whatever her name is, locked up in jail for 20 years. They got her shut up tight. They're probably brainwashing that poor girl. I shouldn't say poor girl. You know, she's a monster as well. But they're probably brainwashing her, man. They probably got that monarch brain shit going on with her. Just a dude, erase her memory or make her into some kind of zombie. Lord knows what the hell they're doing with her. You know, Lord knows, we don't even know if Epstein's dead. A lot of people think the dude is still alive, and you know what? Could be. He could be back on his island. That's why nobody's allowed there. You know, the government's got that sealed off like Antarctica. You can't go there, you can't go here. You probably can't go there because they probably put Epstein back there and said, well, you know, just stay here on your freaking island. You know, we'll bring you some kiddos once a month, a new fresh set of kids. You know, you can do what you want. Anyway, man, I wouldn't doubt it, dude. Would not doubt it one bit. But it's sickening, man, what they've done and how, man, dude, they just swept that underneath the rug so tight. And again, after what, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, it's all gonna go bye-bye. Nobody's gonna do a thing about it. It's done. It's over. Just like Hillary, man. She should have been in jail years ago. Bill Clinton was on that island. That dude's a pervert. What the hell do you think Bill Clinton was doing over there, along with everybody else? That guy's a pervert, raping kids. That's exactly what he was doing. Is he going to jail for it? Absolutely not. He's being protected by the government, by Satan, by the FBI, by the justice system that works for the government. Yeah, exactly. You know, dude, it's just sickening, man. Like I said, the worst part is society is so dumbed down they don't do a damn thing about it. And then all these kids that lost their lives and were raped and tortured and God knows what. All right, man, I gotta go. I gotta get off on an exit here in about 1 mile. Peace out. Take care. God bless. Stay straight with Jesus, people. Amen.